Welcome to Traveling Kangaroo. Bounce in with us as we explore what life in Malta is really like beyond the postcards. Imagine stepping off a plane into warm, honey-colored stone, turquoise water, and a town where every corner hides centuries of history. Sounds like paradise, right? But what's it like to live there full-time, pay rent, do chores, face traffic, and deal with bureaucracy? Today I'll hop through everything you need to know before you pack your pouch and move to Malta. Costs, culture, daily rhythm, surprises, and whether it's truly worth it. Stay with me. I'll keep this practical, honest, and full of tips to help you decide whether Malta should be your next big leap. Why Malta? In a few sentences, Malta offers an irresistible blend: Mediterranean climate, ancient history, English widely spoken, and a small island where the sea feels like your backyard. For many expats, it's a chance to trade gray skies and long commutes for sunshine, community, and a slower pace of life. But this kangaroo will warn you. The island has its sharp edges. Let's bounce into details. The honeymoon period. What draws you in? Those first weeks are magical. Limestone streets that glow, hidden bays with impossibly clear water, and food that feels like comfort at every corner. Pastizi, fresh seafood, and cafés that spill into the street. Valletta, Mdina, and spots like St. Peter's Pool look like cinematic sets, and every village festa feels like a reason to celebrate. If you love history and the sea, your heart will leap. The reality checks, what postcards don't tell you. Here's where we get honest. Malta is small and densely packed, and that brings trade-offs. Construction is constant. Parts of the island can feel like a permanent building site. Bureaucracy moves slowly. Residency papers and registrations take patience and persistence. Summers are hot and packed with tourists. Winters are mild but damp, and homes often need dehumidifiers to fight mold. And yes, Sahara dust sometimes coats everything. Culture and community. How to fit in. Maltese people are warm, family-oriented, and proud of their traditions. If you're invited to someone's home, say yes. It's a sign of genuine welcome. And bringing a small gift if you like, maybe wine, pastries, or sweets, always goes down well. Language-wise, English is widely spoken and is actually an official language, so you can easily manage daily life without knowing Maltese. But honestly, learning simple Maltese phrases like hi, which is bongu, or please, which is jek jogra, and thank you, which is grazi, shows respect and will definitely win you some smiles. Just remember, Maltese words can vary a bit, so it's totally fine to focus on simple greetings and, of course, grazi. Village festas are a big deal here. From June to September, many towns hold week-long celebrations for their patron saints. These are loud, joyful affairs packed with brass bands, fireworks, food, and colorful banners. It's really an essential cultural experience if you want to feel the heart of Malta. So let's talk a bit about social etiquette in Malta. Handshakes are pretty common when you first meet someone, but friends will often greet each other with 2 or even 3 cheek kisses. When visiting churches, remember to dress modestly and always be respectful around religious customs. Oh, and if you're invited to a meal, it's polite to compliment the food and finish your plate. That's a clear sign you enjoyed the meal. Now let's look at some of the pros of living in Malta and, honestly, why so many people choose to stay. There's this incredible history and architecture, all packed into a really small area. You've got amazing access to the sea for swimming, diving, and boating. With around 300 days of sunshine each year, the mood and lifestyle benefit is just, well, huge. Malta is generally safe, with a low crime rate and strong community bonds. And of course, the food is excellent. Plus, there's a sizable expat community to help you settle in. But, like anywhere, there are some cons and common frustrations. Those little trade-offs you might want to know about. Traffic can be surprisingly intense for such a small island, and congestion is just, well, a daily reality. Overdevelopment is a frequent complaint, with construction noise and changing landscapes. During tourist season, things can get a bit overwhelming with crowded beaches and pricier services. And then there's island fever. Some people start to feel a bit claustrophobic over time, especially if you're used to wide open spaces. So, is Malta right for you? Well, here's the verdict. Malta is not a plug-and-play paradise. It really asks you to adapt, to slow down, to tolerate imperfections, and to embrace close-knit community life. But if you prize history, sun, sea, safety, and strong local connections, honestly, the rewards can be immense. For the traveling kangaroo who loves exploring new homes and hopping into local life, Malta gives rich rewards, if you're prepared for the realities. Here's some final essential advice. Do not sell your house and move based on just a one-week holiday. Spend longer, ideally several weeks or even months. And make sure to visit in both peak summer and the quieter winter months. Talk to expats and locals. Ask the tough questions about rent, schools, and bureaucracy. You really need to see the island's full range before deciding. Thanks for hopping along on this deep dive into life in Malta. If you've moved here or are planning to, what surprised you the most? What was your biggest challenge? Drop your thoughts below so we can build a real, honest resource for everyone considering the leap. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to Traveling Kangaroo, follow us on social media, and visit travelingkangaroo.com for more guides and resources. Keep your pouch packed, stay curious, and I'll see you on the next adventure with Traveling Kangaroo.